forced to watch their nation's earthquake disaster from afar.
I fear that I will be detained and arrested, or even tortured.
Having escaped Myanmar's military regime in recent years, it's now too dangerous to show their faces.
I fear that my family members will be harassed and endangered.
Myanmar ravaged by civil war after a military junta seized power in 2021, violently quashing opposition.
If I didn't get out, I would probably be arrested, tortured, in worse scenarios, even death.
Feeling helpless, these men have seen the military prevent adequate help reaching Myanmar, where thousands are dead, many still trapped beneath the rubble.
So many of the Burmese people who have been forced to flee to places like Bangkok are the young people who would be able and certainly willing to help with the rescue and recovery efforts in Myanmar, but simply can't.
There were young people trying to help, and the military arrested some of them on suspicions that they were from defense forces.
The military has resources and an ability to help its people, but instead it is killing its own people.
The junta even carrying out bombings in the quake's aftermath, while people struggle to access basic medicine, food and clean water. And still, Myanmar's military leader was this week invited to a summit with the Prime Ministers of Thailand and India, warmly welcomed with a grand ball at the Shangri-La, Bangkok.
Outrageous to see that the current Thai government is welcoming this illegitimate dictator to Bangkok.
A ceasefire has now been called for just 3 weeks.
We just don't know what to do anymore.
James Carmody, 7 News.